What up, film family? In today's video, we're talking about the Rollei 30 Prego. Thank you guys so much for clicking on this video. If you like any portion of this video, please hit that like button, subscribe to your boy if you're really into it, if you're really into film and film cameras. Thank you so much for watching. Well, shooting the Rollei 30 Prego was definitely a new experience. It doesn't look this great when you buy it. I'll add a photo here so you can see what it really looks like. I added this grip to give it more of a better look, but also a little bit grip. But it honestly is just more for the aestheticness of it than the actual grip. This is a very compact aluminum, I believe it feels like, body. I feel like it's a similar size to a Contax T3. This is it next to the Contax T2. So you can see how much smaller and a lot more pocketable this is. I don't know if you can see there. The width is not that big of a difference. Just to give you a good idea of what that looks like. The biggest thing with me getting used to shooting like this, it did feel like a different experience since I'm used to more 35, 38, or even 50mm ranges. I found this 30mm to be very wide, so when I would see a scene or something I want to take a photo, I'd put my eye to it and then it would just feel like, wow, I'm going to capture a lot more than I want to, so I'd have to take a few more steps back or find a new angle. So that took some time to get used to, but I did overall like a lot of the photos where I was able to get the wide and when I wanted it wide. One specific photo that I know that I really enjoyed was the bug photo, so I'll add that now, which is the Volkswagen photo. And I like that I was able to catch the guy on the left sitting or laying on his car, and then the bum as well. I feel like nobody felt threatened. I just had a small compact camera and they definitely didn't think they were going to be in frame. Because of how I wanted the photo to come out, they were in frame, and that's how I got that photo. Other parts where I felt like the wide did really help were when I did photos of the Porsche. So the front wheel and the back wheel, I feel like having that wide 30mm helped the range or make it look more interesting. Another photo that came out surprisingly well is the keep closed pool door photo. And I just was very surprised of how the colors came out and how sharp that photo was. I did not expect it to be that sharp and I guess that good of a photo. Another photo that I was lucky to get was that Marin County library photo. I was just happy to get that pole and kind of like that pathway. What caught my eye was definitely the birds sitting there on there, so that's why I ended up taking it. But the fog and the kind of the darkness and kind of even creepiness of the photo is what appeals to me. So a lot of these photos that I am going to be taking and take are on walks with Kodak. Another great one that I enjoyed was with the two guys hanging out, talking, and then the tree there. So I felt like I really composed that well. I saw them and then record with my phone, and then as I walk by, creeper shot these. So this is a great camera for street photography. For that reason, it's got that wide, so you can get a lot more in frame with a wider angle, which a lot of us know. But this is a good thing to point out and let you know that if you're into street photography and film, this is definitely a good option. There were two photos that, I don't know, I feel like the shade didn't really open all the way. Oddly enough, just two photos back to back had that weird thing where it almost like it looks like an eyelid, which is kind of cool. You know, when you like see in movies when they do a POV and they're showing someone's eye opening and closing. That only happened with two photos. I don't think it's like a common thing to happen with this camera. So after reviewing all the photos, I definitely recommend this camera over the Contax T2 and the Yashica T4. Not because of sharpness or anything like that. It's more of price point. I feel like if you like those cameras, this is definitely not far off. Even more if you're into street photography. But I wouldn't recommend it over the Olympus Mu 2 simply because they are in the same price range and I do like that camera more. I don't think that this is particularly sharper or less sharp than that camera. I feel like they're definitely in the same lane. These online are in the same price range as a Mu 2. I would recommend this camera to any Rollei fanboy, which is like me in the Rollei 35S fanboy. If you're a Rollei TLR system fanboy, this is definitely the camera that you should just add to your collection. So those are my quick thoughts on my first roll with the Rollei 30 Prego. Let me know in the comment section below. Hit that like button, subscribe to your boy for more videos like this. Let me know how I did. This is my first video since I gained my 600 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for being those 100 people to add on to my channel while I was, I guess, inactive or not doing videos. I did want to just take a random break, but I'm back in it. And thank you guys so much for watching. Wait, I should go like this. Happy shooting.